Hey, east, west, north, and south. Who them a talk about? MORAA, the one and only truth teller. You don't know. It's MORAA, MORAA, MORAA. The one and only truth teller. You don't know MORAA? You got it, girl.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, I have seen a video by Gintu's sister. And boy, oh boy, I must say that I'm surprised. She has had a change of heart. Or so I think. I'm not sure. Because guys, these people of Nyabohansi, today they can be this way. Tomorrow, they turn. They're like chameleons, You cannot really trust them 100%. But let me talk about this video that she has just done. She did a video where she came out to call for peace. Yes, guys. She wants people to unite in Nyabohansi. She wants people to be one. She wants people to speak with one voice. She wants people to develop their land, develop their village. She wants people to love one another. She wants people to come together for the sake of peace and for the sake of God. Yes, guys. This is the same lady who came out guns blazing a couple of days ago talking about the case is over. The case was thrown out. We, the David team, won. Shame on the, Goliath team. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, I remember reacting on that video where she came out to insult MORAA, call him names, say that he is a mono eye and all this stuff. She again did another video, which I really watched like quickly, where she came out to say that MORAA is lying. There is no, case going on. Because guys, we have had MORAA telling us, while they are at the construction site at Brian's, MORAA normally mentions, here and there, I'm going to court tomorrow. Oh, there's this guy who has been stalking me. There's this guy who's been threatening me. MORAA has said that, once or twice. And this lady came out both times to say that there's no court case. The court, there's no case. The case had already been thrown out. I remember asking her, how is it that Gintu said that they are going to court, in September? Apparently, Gintu was lying about the date. But then again, whichever date it is, why are they going back to court if they won? I remember asking that question. Again, the very last time, when MORAA went to court, she again came out and did a video. Stop lying, mosquito. She calls MORAA mosquito. This cockroach calls MORAA a mosquito. So, she was out there saying, oh, stop lying, mosquito. There's no case. At that point, I just told myself, you know what? This Delulu woman, she's not worth, anybody's time. And so I am really shocked to see her now do another video. She must have gone and sat down and had this meeting with herself, And then she must have really come up to the conclusion that, you know what? I can't fight these people. I can't lie. She was trying to be like her brother, but she figured, this lie, I can't keep up with it. Guys, I was so, actually, I wasn't shocked. Guys, I was so amused when she said, the reason as to why the case had been stopped or thrown out or dismissed. Guys, she came out to say that the deputy OCS, 𝐷𝐿𝐷, told them to go and sit down, solve this issue, as people of the same village, outside court. So she was out here saying, the policemen themselves, from the courts, we were told to go home and speak, we talk together as villagers, as people who come from the same community, as brothers and sisters, we should sort this thing out. At first when she started saying that, I thought that it is the magistrate, who actually gave those orders. Like, you guys, because it's a civil case, which normally happens, you guys, find a day. I have given you this amount of time. You guys should go sit down, talk about this issue, agree, and just sort it out outside court so that harmony and peace and love within the village can prevail. I thought it was the magistrate who told them to do that. But to my dismay, guys, to my dismay, it was the deputy OCS 𝐷𝐿𝐷. Guys, now how can a cop, give instructions over a case that is already in court? I do not understand these people. Like, seriously. It is the same thing that they did, with Chris, I don't know, whatever, where they had, instructions from the court. And then they go sit down wazers, the village elders and all these people. And then they come up with their own, instructions. And then they come out here to the cameras to start saying, oh, it was agreed by the wazers that this, that, and the other should happen. How about the instructions that were given in the courtroom? Because you cannot overrule the court's instructions. So now, I was so shocked, guys, because this case is in court. So how is it that this girl, would come out here? I mean, guys, is this the reason why she was just stamping so much? Huh? Just because the deputy OCS of Isibania has told them to go home and talk these things over. So she thought that this guy now has power now. This whole thing, is done and dusted. The case has been dismissed. Gosh, how ignorant can people be, guys? How foolish. Like, for real, that is so foolish. Even if it is the magistrate who had said that, guys. Because like I said, in civil cases, it happens where the magistrate tells you guys to go and try and sort it out, But that does not mean that the magistrate has thrown the case out. Normally, he or she gives you a number of days, 7 days, 14. You guys look for a date within this particular time, this period of time. Sit together, agree, because this issue is a domestic issue. You guys, you shouldn't come here because of this. Let us keep the harmony in the family. Let us keep the harmony in the village. Let us keep the love. Because if you guys come here to court, these bad feelings start to develop between families, between neighbors, between relatives. So they normally sometimes try to make you guys go and sit down and solve it between yourselves, because in that way, then you guys still remain, at least that harmony still will remain. But guys, even if, like I said, it is the magistrate who gives you those days, still you can go and you don't agree. So you will have to come back to court. That does not mean it has been thrown out. Just because, Kate, let me call you by your name today. Because you tried, you tried to be a bit nice in this video. So let me just speak to you, directly, in a nice way. Just because somebody has said, you guys go and try and sort it out amongst yourself, does not mean that the case has been thrown out. Oh my God. This is the reason this woman was writing titles every day. No case, no case, no case. We have won, we have won. Guys, first of all, that attitude of this woman, tells you something. Had they won this case, you guys saw how she came out arrogant, rude, and everything. They hadn't won anything. They had just been told to go and speak, as families, as neighbors, as villagers. And yet she was coming out, chest stamping, talking like she owns the world, calling these people names, saying that they have won the case. Guys, you can imagine if indeed it is true that they would have won the case. What would this woman have done? Would people be breathing out here? So in a way, it is God who made, her a bit foolish so she can think that the case is out, so we can see her true colors. So we can see how she'll come out here and start saying, oh, the David team, you lost. Ha, ha, ha. Guys, MORAA, I don't know, whatever. They have second-hand cars. They have, my God. This woman. I was so surprised, guys, when she did this video, calling for peace. Now she has seen that indeed they have been defeated. It is them who have been defeated big time. Guys, let's first listen to what she says.
Yes, and today I was like, oh my goodness, hey. A lot is happening in this village, you see. A lot is happening, but now we were born here, we are living here. Are we going just to rush from our own village because of one person, or because of one family, or because of some few people? No, we can't, depending on if we remember the things that the DCI or the police, let me just talk it in an inclusive manner, like the police force, when the cases were being arrested, up there at Kehancha Law Court and everything, when even we finish from the police down here at Spaniard, for those people who follow up such things, then they advised us. They said, you people are still young. You people have got that energy that you are wasting now. You people have got resources. You people have got money, have got time to waste. They said, actually, why are you wasting? Let me be specific. It is the Deputy OCS of Hispania that just told us to come back home and resolve the issues one-on-one.
Guys, wonders never cease. Nowadays, an OCS, a deputy OCS, can actually give orders in court. OMG. Now, guys, she went on to say that this other party, MORAA's team, MORAA's family, are the ones who have refused to make peace. She says that they were ready to talk. She says that even the cops tried, to intervene, to mediate, but to no avail, because these other people were adamant. They refused. They said there's nothing to talk, which I totally agree. Guys, after what Gintu did, and then somebody wants to talk now? How many times has Gintu been arrested? Because of this family. How many times has Gintu gotten into trouble because of this family? If indeed Gintu was to change, he would have changed because of those particular incidents, that happened. Because of those previous arrests, Gintu could have changed. He could have already seen that, hey, I don't want to continue getting into trouble with these people. Let me stop. But what happens? What normally happens is that he normally comes out, becomes nice for 2 days, and then the guy erupts, like a volcano. And he becomes worse than before. So, I am just thinking, even this particular time, if they would have been told to talk, if, this family of MORAA, if they would have agreed to talk, then that is where their undoing would have started. Now, Gintu would have found them to be very weak, because clearly that is what Gintu thinks of them. Gintu thinks of them as people who can do nothing. That is why he keeps doing it again and again and again. And when somebody does that to you, it actually feels like, they think of you as somebody who is really dumb or stupid or somebody who can just do nothing. So this particular Gintu guy, not this time. No way. Guys, this woman talking about she has been approached by people, asking her, why don't you try and make peace between your family and these people? And she's saying that it is very difficult for her to do that. Guys, I just want to ask this woman a question. Where was she, when Gintu was doing videos insulting these people? Where was she when Gintu was stalking these people? Where was she when Gintu was taking their photos, when, just going in front of their gates to do all these videos? Where was she? Where was she when Gintu was harassing these people? She cannot say that she doesn't know, because she obviously watches Gintu's videos and she can see exactly what Gintu has been doing. She knows what Gintu has been up to. So she cannot come out here and now pretend and say these people have refused for us to talk because they think that they own the world. That is a very stupid and dumb statement. These people have refused to talk with you people because you people are too much. And what I'm sensing here, guys, is a sense of entitlement. Like we can do whatever we want to you guys, and you guys are not supposed to do anything. Because if these people, the MORAA family, try to do anything, it always is turned around that they are bad people. They're intimidating the villagers. They're arresting people for nothing, And then they come up with all these nonsense stories. As if people do not know. As if we do not see. As if we are not here to see exactly what is happening. Because she actually says, this Kate woman, she says that, we were born here and bred here. We were raised in this village, and now we cannot run away because of one family. What kind of statement is that? Trying to show that they are the owners of the village. They were born there. But one thing I know is that even MORAA and, Dee Mwango, David Jr., they were born there. They may not have come from there originally, but they were born there. So you, 𝐾𝐍𝐿 and your family and your siblings, are the same. You share the same equal rights, just as MORAA and his siblings. You all were born there. So there's none who is above the other. So you should know that you are the ones who have brought yourself into this kind of predicament that you're in. Had you stopped your brother, this would not be happening. But you were so greedy. You were like, brother, go on, make money. Let's do it. You should have warned your brother. You should have stopped your brother. That is how it's supposed to be. And the case is going on. Thank God you have realized that. And to MORAA and family, do not relent. Kaza Kamba. This case has to go on till the very end. These people who think they own Nyabohanse because they feel like they are the Koreans, oh, these other people are foreigners. Let them know that even those foreigners, the people they call foreigners, are also Kenyans. And they've got rights too. It is what it is. This kid came out, to brag. They've got a lawyer. What is happening now, guys? What is happening? What has happened to the lawyer? Guys, they have realized that they have to be paying this lawyer. They have realized that they have to be paying this lawyer every single time. And now, they have seen that things are thick. But you normally say you have very, very nice, very sweet and generous subscribers. So, of course, they'll be chipping in. Oh my God. Guys, I was so shocked. People can be so ignorant. People can be so dumb. It hurts. It really hurts. Guys, listen to this woman.
At best, they try to call one side so they can come and join the other side, shake hands, that is, but things were hard on the ground. The one family never liked the idea because now they wanted to show the world that it's them who owns the world, But now they insisted, even after we coming from the court session, they said, can you people go and join hands by yourself? Because we have tried, but we are seeing it's a difficult thing, but we don't know deep down what is happening. Because everybody can see it. After we coming from the court, after we making it through the Goliath side, so I may say, we have two sides here in my channel. We've got the David's group and the Goliath group. And so the Goliath group said no, they don't want to join hands. You see, because people are telling me, hey Kate, can you try and join yourself to join the families together? But now who am I? Who am I? If the police force failed to do it, who am I? And I have to just calm down and say, hey, you don't know. You people don't know, because even after that, everything that happened, we never saw changes. We never.
Of course, I agree, that there should be peace, there should be harmony, there should be love. All these things should exist amongst these people. However, the case must go on. And this time, this Gintu must pay, for what he did. Yes, he does. He must. Guys, so I decided to make a quick tour of the comment section. And I found one very damn comment. These people, where do they live? It's a damn comment. Seriously, guys. This person says that in order for peace to prevail, the area chief should kick out MORAA and family. It is never going to happen. Whoever you are, it is not going to happen. Kick them out to go where? How? Under what law? What have they done? Kick them out? Guys, imagine these are the kind of comments somebody is writing and they think that it can happen. What a pity. I saw this other one where somebody is saying that in order for peace to prevail is for this girl Kate to stop attacking the other side. Oh yes, stop attacking MORAA and Team MORAA. Stop taking shots at them. Talk about other things. If you come out here, oh Goliath, oh mosquito, oh I don't know, whatever, it is not going to be peaceful. It is not going to be business as usual. It is always be business unusual. And that's the fact of the matter. But this girl, Kate, is too dumb to understand that. If she continues, everybody continues. Strife will continue to prevail in their village if they do not know how to behave. It's as simple as that. If this family is doing something wrong, there are ways that they can deal with it, not to always come out here to insult them. Makes no sense. Guys, I have seen this Chris Nyoforido. He has come out with a video, and he is driving in a residential area in Nairobi, in a busy street, and he is proudly saying that he does not have a driver's license. Guys, he is driving in a busy street, and he is even complaining that people are not moving, out of the road. What if he would have knocked down somebody? What if he would have knocked down a child crossing the road? What is wrong with this guy? I thought this guy is a law-abiding citizen. I thought he does things right. I thought he does not corner. I thought he is the one reporting everybody else for the wrongdoings that they're doing in the village. What is wrong with this person, guys? What a hypocrite. Why are people like this? Guys, this man was proudly talking about how I will be giving out this car very soon because me, I'm not a driver yet. What are you doing driving in such a busy place? Guys, and people say this is an accident. Sometimes these accidents are not accidents. It is people who just, are negligent. People who do not follow the rules. This guy should be reported. Oh, yes. Guys, he was actually talking about David Jr. and Matiko and the chickens and all this stuff. Talking about why didn't David Jr., bring police to arrest that person that beat up Matiko. He is talking about arrests every single day. Talking about people who are breaking the law. MORAA is breaking the law. Oh, I don't know, whatever is being, poured into the river. I don't know, MORAA has done what? MORAA did not attend this meeting. MORAA, they are trespassing on people's lands. MORAA, they are doing this and that. MORAA, they are breaking the law. How about him? I thought, guys, when you are, when you want people to be straight, I thought that you should be, in the forefront. I thought that you are the one who should be clean. I thought that you are the one who should be blameless. What a shame, guys. Shame on this Chris, the loser. A big shame on him. And guys, like I said, he should be reported.
And guys, after this, this is a major highway, yeah?
Wait.
This is a major highway. And for me, I don't have the driving license, so I don't have the driving license. That's why you see that actually I'll be giving out the starting very soon. Then I'll be telling you now the real story. So whatever this guy did, it's seriously wrong.
And guys, when I looked at his comment section, I saw people who still believe in him. People still believe in this guy, guys. People are saying, oh, Chris, there's unfinished business in the village. Please, go and sort it out. Can you imagine? There are people who still believe that this guy, can help anything in the village. There are people who still believe that this guy has any impact in the village. Guys, I'm telling you, this world has people who are delusional. This guy had started to say he is helping them in, I don't know. Guys, tell me one thing that this guy has succeeded in when he went to the village. He started coming up with excuses. Oh, these people are not cooperating. These people are going behind my back. These people are working with our enemies. These people don't want any change. Now, even when this person told him that, guess what he said? I am working silently. Guys, he is saying this so people can think that he is doing something, and yet he is doing nothing. Poor people, waiting for change. waiting for their savior to save them, waiting for a miracle. That's never gonna happen. Guys, I don't know why people cannot just see. From the very beginning, guys, when this guy showed up, the very first video I did about him, for those of you who remember, I said, tumeona wangapi, which means how many of his kind have we seen? Huh? And then I said, tumeona wengi, we have seen so many. And I said, they come and go and nothing ever happens. And I said, even this other one is just a passing cloud. Oh yes, he will come and just fade away. And that is exactly what is happening. But there are people who have not realized that. There are people who are still, hanging on to hope. He will help us. Let us wait and see. I'm again saying it today. He can do nothing. Right now, he is begging for people to buy him chickens, for his business. This guy is now looking at himself. This guy is now, just like they all do, guys. Just like they all do. Now, this guy, he is looking into his own, personal benefits. He wants his business to continue. He wants, them to send him money for A, B, C, D. That's what it's about, guys. This guy is not there to help these people in the village. This guy is out here to benefit himself. And the earlier these people, open up their eyes to see that, the better. So that if they want to donate to him, they donate to him knowing that they're giving him for his personal benefit. But if they think they are donating to him so he can help anybody, they're going to be in a rude shock. Oh, yes. And guys, the worst thing about this is he was not even concentrating on the road. This amateur driver, he is there talking, his attention is all over the place. And he is driving on a busy street in a residential area. This guy should be reported. Yes. As somebody who knows the law so much, as somebody who wants to hold other people, very highly, these people should abide by the law 100%. He should not be breaking any laws. He should not be committing any offenses, petty or serious ones. Because somebody might come out here and say, oh, that's a petty what? An offense is an offense. Yes, and it's punishable. So he should be reported. So guys, I saw the Empress, looking around, looking for land, looking, seeing how good the land is. They were there with Uncle Mo, and these people were showing them around and all these things. Guys, I started to think, to myself, Dee Mwango is going to give them a heart attack. People like carrots. How are they going to survive, guys? What's going to happen to them? Because I see them, not remaining sane. Very soon, they're going to go berserk. Because, guys, Carrots is normally out there, yapping, talking, trying to pull this girl down by every other day. This girl is hell-bent on just pulling these boss moves, this boss lady moves. And Carrots is just sitting right there at her corner, crying. Carrots, what you gonna say about this? Huh? You will start to hear donations are making her buy a new land. She was looking at land because of donations. Guys. So guys, I have seen a video by Priska Sagati. And in this video, I have seen Goko. I've seen her face up close, I saw her smile. I saw her eyes. Guys, when she is in MORAA's channel, you don't quite get to see her face really well, like really close. But I actually saw even her teeth. Because I was wondering, and Priska kept asking her, why don't you smile, and I was so happy, when Priska said to her that she is going to come with her mother. Apparently, this Goko knows Priska's mom. So that would be a good thing because Priska is going to come and visit her. Not really visit. They're coming to take her shopping, guys, like real shopping. So Priska is going to come with Rocio and her mother, and they're going to take Goko out to buy clothes, do her hair, her nails. And Goko was there asking Priska, like, my nails, are my nails really gonna look like yours? Are they gonna be that beautiful? And I was so happy. And there's one thing that she said that really caught my attention. When Priska asked her, what do you think about what is going on, with the house and everything? And she said, Mungu amenionekania. God has come through for me. And that is the best thing that she's ever said. That's the best thing I've ever heard her say. Because, when she's talking on MORAA's channel, she's mumbling. You can't quite hear what she's saying. She's just nodding. She's saying, she does not really get her words out. But on Priska Sagati's channel, I saw a different Goko. But guys, I understand. Right here when she was talking to Priska, she was all alone, her and Priska, and plus the camera. But when she is at iammarwa's, it is her, all these people are around her, and she is, it could be somewhat intimidating, of which I truly, truly understand, because I've heard many people say that. I've heard people say, oh, when I went to iammarwa's place, I was kind of nervous, and I was like, I don't know why, but some people may feel intimidated, And, this just warmed my heart. Seeing this Goko happy and, hearing her speak, like her voice coming out, like seeing her face up close, seeing her eyes, her emotions, like really well, She was really smiling and she was happy. And she just was so grateful, in her responses to Priska Sagati. Let us listen to her.
Yeah. Unachekanga? Shikamo. Unaendeleaje?
Poa.
Sasa unomanyire uni? Unomanyire? Unomanyire Gaty �𝐿𝐷. Tuwa Gaty 𝐿𝐷 andi. Unomanyire? Mimi mkogoti wa Gaty 𝐿𝐷. Unajua nini?
Kina Mayani.
Wakina Mayani. Kina Machera. Sasa mimi nimekuja kukusalimia leo.
Karibu.
Unasemaje kuhusu hii baraka ya Mungu?
Mungu amenitendea.
Amen. Watu wanasema hawaoni meno yako kwa hii video. Kwa nini hawaoni?
Nacheka.
Kwa nini mama?
Nacheka.
Ama ni mawazo mengi? Amna. Sasa mimi nimekuja nikusalimie. Nikwambie kati ya Ijumaa ama Jumamosi nitakuja kukuchukua nikupeleke pahali. Mimi na mke wa Maro kupeleke pahali ununue nguo zenye unataka. Si ndio? Uchague nguo zenye unataka. Uchague kila kitu yenye unataka, utengenezwe nywele vizuri kwa msichana. Makucha tukuweke ikuwe hivi. Utakubali?
Makucha yangu yatakuwa hivyo kweli.
Ala, mbona yasikuwe? Si tutakutengeneza uone. Tukufanyie ukuwe smart. Kwa sababu hata mimi nilitumwa pesa na mtu. I'm telling her that on Friday, that's when we have agreed with Rocio. Nitakuja na mama yangu. Unajua Gaty 𝐿𝐷? Yeye anakujua. She's saying she knows my mom, but she doesn't know if my mom knows her. So I'll come with my mom and also I'll come with Rocio to take her to a spa. Ushaenda sauna? Ile yenye unaingia unageremora hivi. Hujawahi enda? Lakini unaweza kuende. Ama hiyo unaogopa?
Sijui kama inaweza.
Ya kucha, kupaka kucha rangi.
Kupaka kucha rangi.
Kununua vitenge zenye unataka, nguo yenye unataka.
Haina.
Kiatu, kibeti ya kuendea kanisani. Nataka kununua kibeti mzuri hata 3,000, si ndio?
Ni sawa.
Ni sawa. Cheka basi kidogo jamani. I'm telling her to laugh at least. She's telling me she's
Nimecheka, nimecheka.
Goko, I cannot wait to see you all made up, you know. I want to see how you're gonna look, you know, with made up hair and you know, nice a nice dress, you know, just looking nice. I will really, really be happy. And I'm sure all of us, you know, are celebrating Goko, you know, day after day. And of course, we are thanking God for her. So guys, I have been watching this ex of Gintu, and you know, I have seen her life become better and better by the day. And for me, I am happy for her. I remember the first time she came out, you know, after she had been kicked out. She came out and, you know, said her story, you know, about how this man Gintu was mistreating her. She didn't even have, you know, sanitary pads, and yet Gintu is around the village distributing them. You know, how this man was mean to her and all that stuff. I remember when she was saying this story, some people came out, you know, and, you know, they were saying that she is kind of smiling while talking about these serious issues. And I remember doing a reaction, and I said that sometimes, and this is my opinion, sometimes when there's so much pain and you even want to avoid crying, you just have to put on that smile. And if you closely look at that smile, it is really not a happy smile. It is a smile of pain, you know. So that was my observation, you know, that was my conclusion about that particular time. Also, people were like, oh, she is not looking at the camera. She is, I don't know, you know, she is not. And I remember coming out to say that, in my opinion, again, you know, this woman, I've never seen her on camera before. That was the first time. In fact, she tried. She actually tried. Because, you know, being like it's your first time, you're not going to be that coherent. You're not going to be that audible. You're not going to be that confident. You know, there's so many things that you're not going to be. So I remember also saying that about her. So anyways, I have been following her journey. And, you know, after this, she did another video. Again, saying some more stuff about her whole situation. And people came for this girl. This girl is strong. Some people could have ran away from the streets. You know, they could have disappeared. You could not have ever heard from them again. But you know what? She, you know, she remains strong. You know, despite majority of the people being against her, her comment section, oh my goodness, it was bad. People were mocking her, people were laughing at her, people were insulting her. It was bad. So later on, I saw her do a video. You know, she started doing videos, you know, sweeping the house, just cooking, her daily chores. And her ex-sister-in-law, Kate Sigan, how, you know, Mr. Kuhara calls her. She came out, her together with their younger brother, to do videos insulting her. Oh, now you're sweeping. Now that is your life. Blah, blah, blah. Then later, I saw her in a new house where she had relocated. Somebody, you know, a person from the UK had, you know, just decided to help her out, rented for her this house. I remember also doing a reaction, just saying, you know, that's a good thing. And then later, we saw her buy land. And she said that it is also this same lady from the UK who is helping her out. And I remember coming out here to say, you know, God bless that lady, because, you know, in life, sometimes for somebody who does not know you to do those kinds of things for you, I mean, it is not easy. So now she started construction, you know, and I understand it is this same lady who helped her start the construction. So this lady, remember, has been taking care of her. from the time, she rented for her a house, and then bought her land, and then helped her with the construction. And she has also been helping her, with the hospital bills, because this girl, Gaty Africa, is pregnant. So this lady has been so kind to this girl. But now, according to the grapevine, this lady is kind of, overwhelmed. She has, gotten some unforeseen stuff that she did not anticipate. She thought that she would do this whole house for Gaty Africa, but unfortunately, it is not possible. So now, she is unable to help Gaty Africa anymore. And Gaty Africa has come out with a plea, to all and sundry and to whoever, can be touched with her story. I have heard people, say a lot of stuff. And, I am sure some people are saying that, what if they get back together with Gintu and all this stuff? But anyways, guys, let us first listen to what Gaty Africa says. And then we will come back to discuss this issue.
I'm here. So guys, kindly, please, I don't know how I can say it, but please, I beg you, please, 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 support me to continue with my project. Support me to finish a housing, to finish the construction. Because I don't want to remember the past. I want to focus with my one life and my unborn, so that I can be happy. I want to smile like others. Because what I went through, it make me to remember the things that I'm not supposed to remember. So please support me to continue with my construction. Because I have seen a lot that I couldn't explain. So please support me.
So guys, this lady is really asking for help. And, what really touched me is that she's saying that, she just needs one room, at least one room to be complete. The master bedroom, which, of course, has the, because it's en suite, it has the, the bathroom in there. And so she wants, when she is ready to have the baby, she can come back and she can actually live in this particular house. Even if the other rooms are not yet done, she can actually live in this one room as the rest of the house, is getting finished. So, all I can say is that whoever feels touched can actually extend a helping hand to this lady. Of course, she has made bad mistakes in her life. And it happens to people. She is not the first one. People fall in love with the wrong kind of man. People make mistakes in life. It doesn't mean that they're going to be condemned. They don't deserve to be condemned for the rest of their life. They also deserve to be given chances. That's my opinion, guys. I know that some of you, of course, may have contrary opinions to this, which is okay, which is allowed. Please drop them in the comment section. But in my opinion, I feel like people should be given second chances. On this platform, we have seen people, all over the place being given second chances. So this one also can be given a second chance. And, even if the house, doesn't get completed, doesn't mean that she doesn't have a place that she can go. She can go to her mother's place, She can go back to her mother's house. However, remember, she said that she is the firstborn in their family. The mother has, other younger siblings. The mother is struggling. So for her to go back home with a little child, I feel like that'll be an extra, burden to the mother. And so the best thing would be for her to, to get the house, to be at her own place. And like she says in this video that she has done, she wants to, she's actually fencing the area, and she wants to plant vegetables, fruits and all their stuff. So I believe that she is preparing herself, because she knows that once she gets the baby, she'll be, getting vegetables from her vegetable garden, getting some fruits, maybe just buying 1 or 2 things, and hopefully her YouTube channel will be monetized, and maybe, just maybe, she can be earning from it. Alternatively, she can also sell whatever produce that she has from her kitchen garden, to the market, and she can have some, she can have a livelihood just like every other person. So, for those who feel like they can assist her in any way, please go to her channel. Her number is there, as you can see. That is her number. Please communicate with her, send her the money directly, confirm everything with her, and we leave the rest to God. So if you're here and you have not subscribed to this channel, please take this moment to hit the subscribe button. If you have not liked the video, please give it a like as well. Also, let me know what you think about the video in general. Drop your thoughts, comments, sentiments. Let us have this discussion in the comment section, and let us meet in the next video. Bye bye, guys.
To be truth teller, setting people free. Speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Good people standing strong together. Bad vibes, negative weather. You suckers with your toxic tones, leave good folks alone. Stop the moans, lame and toothless, that's what you are. Truth shining bright like a star. I give and take, I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't paint pictures bigger than the frame to tarnish good people.